Once upon a time in a small village, there lived a group of people who were kind, loving, and compassionate. They cared for one another and shared their joys and sorrows. In the heart of the village stood a magnificent tree, known as the Tree of Life. It was believed that the tree held the power of the Christ within it, and that it had the ability to awaken the Christ in all who sought its wisdom. One day, a stranger arrived in the village. He was a humble man named Joshua, and he was drawn to the Tree of Life. He spent his days sitting beneath its branches, contemplating the mysteries of the universe and seeking to awaken the Christ within himself. As the villagers watched Joshua, they noticed a change in him. He began to perform miracles, healing the sick and comforting the grieving. He taught the villagers about love, forgiveness, and the power of faith. The villagers were amazed at the transformation they saw in Joshua and began to believe that he was the embodiment of the Christ. Word of Joshua's miracles spread far and wide, and people from neighboring villages came to witness the power of the Christ within him. They too began to awaken the Christ within themselves, and the love and compassion they felt for one another grew stronger. However, not everyone was pleased with the changes taking place in the village. A group of powerful and influential people, fearing the loss of their control over the villagers, began to plot against Joshua. They accused him of blasphemy and sought to have him punished. Despite the growing animosity towards him, Joshua continued to teach the villagers about the power of the Christ within them. He knew that his time on earth was limited and that his purpose was to awaken the Christ in as many people as possible before he departed. One fateful day, the group of powerful people succeeded in their plan to have Joshua arrested. He was brought before the village elders and accused of heresy. The elders, fearful of the repercussions of supporting Joshua, sentenced him to death. As Joshua was led to the place of his execution, he was calm and composed. He knew that his death would not be the end, but rather the beginning of a new era of love and compassion for the villagers. He forgave those who had wronged him and prayed for their enlightenment. Joshua was crucified on a hill outside the village, beneath the branches of the Tree of Life. As he took his last breath, a brilliant light emanated from his body, and the tree began to glow with a divine radiance. The villagers who had witnessed Joshua's death were forever changed. They understood that the story of Joshua was not just about one man, but about the Christ within all of them. They realized that the power of love, forgiveness, and faith could transform their lives and the lives of those around them. From that day forward, the villagers dedicated themselves to awakening the Christ within themselves and others. They shared the story of Joshua and the Tree of Life with generations to come, ensuring that the message of love and compassion would never be forgotten. And so, the story of Jesus serves as a symbolic reminder of the Christ that resides within each and every one of us. It is a call to awaken our own inner divinity and to share that love and compassion with the world around us. For in doing so, we can transform not only our own lives but also the lives of those we touch.